Alright, Shalom. I'm going to start off by saying all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rachakadash, the beloved city apostles of GMS who I learned this truth from, and salutations unto you, Akim and Aquathim, that take heed in sincerity and in truth. Alright, I got to do this lesson again. The damn software messed up, so I was just speaking for 10 minutes. But anyway, basically, I'm going to get into this lesson on what you see on the front. Book titled The Feminist Lie. It Was Never About Equality by Bob Lewis, and this is from an Instagram post by a person I follow. His name is Elliot Hulse. Basically, I'm just going to give you a little info on the dude. He's been a fitness personal trainer type of guy, fitness guru, if you will, for over a decade, and I've been following him on, a lot of different, he's a guy that, what I can say, he gets deeper than the regular person, so he'll actually get into why you have, it's not about, how do you build your shoulder now, it's why you have the pain in your shoulder and how to get rid of it and how to do different exercises. So he gets deep, and that's why I always kind of followed him. And now he's become some sort of like a guru, philosopher, motivational speaker. I don't know what to label it, but either way, he's a stoic. He subscribes to the philosophy of stoicism, which a lot of men are. And I don't blame them, because this world is really soft, and stoicism does bring you back hard. But nonetheless, that's not the gospel of the Lord. That's not the rivers of living waters. Okay, anything outside the scriptures, man, is dead, and you will see the fruits of it. It can look good from the beginning, but the fruits will nonetheless reveal themselves. So this dude, he put up this post, and he gets a lot of heat because he pushes patriarchy, he pushes conservative families, gender roles, and all those cringe things that these generation whatever Z's or millennials, they get all messed up over. And I like I like just to see the so-called shit show from time to time and see what these idiots are thinking, because this dude causes a stir, man. And you people, man, you're gonna find out this world you've been living under, and all these what do you call it, all these so-called ideologies you subscribe to has been a bunch of BS with a capital B. Okay? And you're gonna feel ashamed, man. You're gonna feel real shame. So I'm gonna read the post. I have the post here. It says, yesterday I made a post calling out feminism and claimed that the future is patriarchy. Okay? And that's one of the many things in this society that has been demonized is the concept of patriarchy. In this society, it is the woman, and really what you're serving are your children in the marriage, and the man is at the butt end of that. When you people could not have it more any more backwards, because the real the order, so to speak, is it all starts from the man, because in this what do you call it, like society, this what do you call it, feminized and Christian, I'll say Christian society, because everything is sweet, everything is nice. You're not seeing the benefits of a patriarchal society, because really in this time and age, the state or the government or the crown, depending on where you live, is your father, is your patriarch. Okay? So it says it caused quite a stir, so I think it would be a good idea or a good time to give you some context. At its most basic level, feminism began as a rebellion against marriage and family values. Early feminists reframed the institution of marriage as a form of slavery. Bob Lewis, right? So check that out. Pursuant to Genesis 3 verse 16, you women are subject to men. You women are the weaker vessel. You are more swindled and more able to be manipulated than men. You are given in this society, man, a so-called license, a free pass to go about as you will. And the majority of you choose what? To be a whore. To be a whore, to be a slut. Matter of fact, there's a term called slut culture. And slut shaming. You cannot shame anyone for being a slut. And you people think that this is normal, this is a good way to live, this is right. I'm just doing what I like to do. You're gonna find out there's a reckoning coming, man, and a big judgment for all of you chicken heads, man. That's what I'm gonna call you, chicken heads, a bunch of sluts, man. Cause that's all you do. You're not a woman of virtue. You couldn't look at me. You couldn't look me in my eye and tell me you're a woman of virtue. You damn liar. But look at that. All you want to do is rebel, man. In the ancient world, it was clear and cut as to why the man was the first. He was the first of the family. He was the person that was given the most honor and respect above the damn children, man. You're telling me your child gets more respect than you? You people are worshiping. You know what society you're in? You're in the worship of Semiramis, Tammuz, and Nimrod, and that that whole concept and really that powerful image of the woman holding the child, the virgin. That's Semiramis and Tammuz, and that's what you're worshiping. You're worshiping the woman and the child. The woman worships the child, man. And again, the man is left at the end when he's the one that everyone counts on. And I'm going to read it, right? It says the word patriarch literally means rule of the father. I am a husband and father to 3 girls. My wife and I have created an amazing family together by following a conservative view about marriage and family values. So see, he's a person himself who he subscribes to that. You know, he subscribes to that. I actually remember a video he was doing, and his wife called him, and he looked at the phone. He basically said, "Look, my wife knows I'm busy. I'm at work, so I don't know why she's calling me." And he didn't pick up the phone. He didn't pause the video. He didn't make it seem like he didn't pause the video and still texted her. No, man, he just kept going. You know? That's just the way of a man. And these women, they want to know where you are, what you listen, man. We're not in that time, and we're not heading into that time either. We're definitely not heading into time. You know what time we're heading into? We're heading into the time of women being ravished, man, being taken advantage of, being used as tools that they are, man. Because guess what? We're all tools, but the Most High set it up to where the man has to submit himself to the Most High, and the woman has to submit herself to the man. And you have manginas out there, simps, that worship women, man. That's all they do is worship fucking women. Just to get some nasty used up pussy. And that's another thing you guys don't understand about used up pussy. You guys think that you're fucking these girls and everything is good, but in the ancient world, guess what? Celibacy and virginity were esteemed as above the price of gold. Those things were esteemed very highly. You had a token of virginity to prove to the man, look, she is not damaged goods. You men out there are dealing with a lot of women that are damaged, man. That, you know that term, she comes with a lot of baggage. What do you think that baggage is, man? Just because she got a fat ass. Man, I just gotta sigh sometimes, man. Because it's a whole big fucking matrix we've been living in, man. You know? I was about to say verse 3. We work together, but in the end, I'm held most accountable for the outcome. Therefore, I carry the load of the responsibility. Therefore, I carry more authority. In this society, it's backwards. You want the man to carry all the load of responsibility. You want him to be held in the most accountability of the whole outcome. But nonetheless, you are not given your proper authority and your proper respect. Like I said, after feminism, women's rights, all throughout the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, up until 2010, where it started to change in my eyes, you had the whole theme of what? From your family movies to your TV shows. The man is the clown. The woman knows what to do. Honey. You know, the man asks the woman, honey, what should we do? Oh, I'm so sorry, you're so smart. Basically, the woman is uplifted, man, in this time, from that time. And now, like I said, from the 2010s to 2020s, they're just pushing they're pushing everything. They're pushing pedophilia upon you people. That's the next agenda. That you stupid people, you're worrying about cuties on Netflix. There's a bunch of whole other shit that's happening. You know? It's good that people are waking up because they're wondering what the hell's going on, but it's too late because it's already been pushed in your face for over 10 years subconsciously. And that's how they do it. Whether it's called the Overton window, which I went into years ago. Overton, look that up. Overton window, Hegelian dialect. They slowly introduce into your life, and they get that shock factor, that reaction. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is disgusting. But guess what? It seeps into your mind. And look at how you people are living. You're telling me you're 10 paces ahead of pedophilia? No, you're right there. You're half a step away because you people are degenerates anyway. You people are degenerates, man. Rule of the father is working well for me in my home. It also has worked for my parents. For the modern mind, with all of its rebellious attitude towards authority, this may be hard to accept. I invite you to take a deeper look into the roots of feminism. This book was an eye-opener for me. So, going back to the original post here, as you see, the man said, or this dude said that the man carries, he is held accountable. And that's very true. If you've been in a relationship, and especially if you live with a woman, these bitches don't give you any respect after a while. And that's half our part as well, because we think being with them and entangling with them and just being in their company all the time is love. That's the opposite. What actually attracts you and brings you back is the separation, or what attracts, or what increases the attraction and want and desire and passion is the separation, right? You're not supposed to be up under your woman every fucking day, man. Make it your business to do something else, and not come home after work or whatever, man. You guys treat it like it's a damn friendship, right? There's a lot of steps to this, but nonetheless, my point is, you're doing your thing with your woman, and she's not giving you that ultimate respect that a man should get. But nonetheless, when shit goes down, you will never fail to hear these words: "Oh, you're the man. You should have done this. You're the man. That's what a man should do." These stupid chicken heads still have it in their head that you're the man, but all the other things that comes with being the patriarch and the man in this society doesn't come to fruition, except the fact that you're the man and you're held in responsibility. So what sense does it make, man, to deal with these stupid chicken heads, man? Why do you, I fully grasp the concept of why the apostles have been telling us for years, man. Just pop her and leave, man. Just get your nut off and that's it, because there's no other point. You understand? You're not dealing with a woman. You're dealing with a dragon. You women are dragons, man. You want to talk about some WAP and all this fuckery, and all you simps bowing your head to a damn woman, man. A lot of men, they really, that's what it means. Do not give your substance unto a woman. In the book, in the Apocrypha, when it mentions, give not thy strength and substance to a woman. Some of these men, they sweat and they bleed for women, and that's their whole life, But I'm gonna read an excerpt from here. This is from the book. To gain sympathy, it says, many early feminists reframed the institution of marriage as a form of slavery. To support their view, they pointed out that a woman didn't have many of the rights society given to men. While on the surface this appears to be a completely legitimate complaint, upon closer inspection it completely falls apart. While these early feminists were correct in their observation that women didn't have the rights given to men, they completely ignored the other side of the coin. Women also didn't bear any of the responsibilities that their male counterparts held. And that's the thing that these, again, you stupid chicken heads, you keep talking about. Go to war, man. Go do the things that men do. Okay? Take on the responsibilities. You're seeing how a single mother, decades of that is working out. You ain't hanging, man. When the man was in the relationship, in the picture, it was different. Okay? But now, it's a whole different thing, man. While these early feminists were correct in their observation that women didn't have the rights given to men, they completely ignored the other side of the coin. Women also didn't bear any of the responsibilities that their male counterparts held. Feminists ignored something men have known for thousands of years. Rights are earned based on responsibilities. You dumb bitches. And you are bitches. You know why? Because a bitch is what? A shameless dog. Okay? You whores are shameless. You call yourself bitches anyway, so you are a bitch. Okay? It says, simply put, the more responsibility a person accepts, the more rights they're able to earn. Women aren't required or weren't required to defend their lands in times of war. Women weren't required to work. They could rely on their husbands for 100% of their financial support. See? So take that into consideration, man. These women, they just want everything, man. They're still playing the game on you. They're playing about OnlyFans and all this stupidness. When all you look at a woman, all she is what? The lesser or the weaker vessel. She's meant to be mended. A woman, matter of fact, mends a woman. When you hear of a woman tell you, and you know for a fact that she's dealt with multiple partners in her past, when she keeps telling you about things she has learned, so to speak, or things she has discovered, who do you think she learned those things from? Majority of things she learns from men that she dealt with. They show her things. They try out new things with them. They like those experiences, and then they come to you, oh, when I meet this next guy, I'm gonna blow him off his feet. Listen, you dirty chicken heads, you learn all those things from men. Then you want to come back and impress a man that you think that, oh, cause I know all these things, I'm so high value. No, you're lesser value because you're damaged goods. Stupid, man. Let's get some scriptures, man. This is 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. See? These hoes ain't in modest apparel, man. With shamefacedness. They're shameless, not shamefaced. What are you talking about? Why should I be in shame? These women are popping, man. They're blinging. They got diamonds. They're driving the cars. Right, with shamefacedness and sobriety, these hoes all they do is smoke, man. They wake up, they smoke. You know why? Because they got a bunch of problems in their head and their mental cases. They're nut jobs, man. They had too many men in them. You're wondering why back in the day when I was growing up and we were smoking weed as 14, 15 fucking badass Israelites. You got a joint to yourself, or you chilling with a girl. She takes 2 or 3 puffs and she's good, man. And now you're wondering, these girls now, they're fucking breaking up Century Sams and Phillies and they're smoking that shit to themselves. What the hell? And drinking Henny. Listen, man, these women, you know why? They're bugged the fuck out. And if you think 10 years ago a hoe was a hoe, you must not know. Today, man, it's a different thing. A hoe was... Listen, man, she got legions on her. Right? It says, now with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So you're not supposed to be decked out. You're supposed to be meek and serving your husband. See, the thing is, you idiots... I sound like Black Ram. The thing is, you idiots out there, man. I'm talking about you women, you simps. Right? You Simpsons, sons of simps. You don't understand that these women are still being led by men. Okay? They're just being shown what to do in another way. They're basically being shown how to be rebellious. But it's nonetheless by a man, by the elites. Do you think the elites have women among their elites? You must be out of your damn mind. You must be out of your damn mind. Alright, let's look up this word. Shamefacedness.
Strong's G 127. I dose.
Eidos, which means what? A sense of shame or honor, modesty, bashfulness, reverence, regard for others. These women don't regard them damn selves, man, let alone others. Right? See, modest, well arranged, seemly. Look, man, these women of good behavior down here, right? Strong's definitions of good behavior. These women aren't good behavior, no. But listen, I'm gonna tell you again, you're gonna learn how to serve a man real soon. Don't worry, man. These bunch of degenerate ass whores. Listen, man, you wanna slut yourself away, play the whore for 10, from 18, 19 all the way to 30, to your 30s, and then you're talking about I found God, I need a man. Listen, man, those days have been going on for decades, man, and they're about to be done. They're about to be done, man. Those days are about to be finished, man. These stupid assholes. And you bitches on Instagram, you're lonelier than ever in your bathtub with your Chanel candles and you're outside and you got your Wrangler, your Rubicon or whatever Jeep or whatever car, and you feel nice, but you hoes are lonely, man. You cry yourselves to sleep with your dildo and your half cup of Chardonnay. You cry yourself to sleep, man, because you're lonely assholes. Fucking degenerates, man. See, I'm going to read this last scripture, and this is the times we're coming into. This is Isaiah 32. Start at 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And this is what we're telling you about, man. This is the time we're coming into. Rise up. Let's look that word up. Kwayam. Right? Basically, to be fixed. Listen, man, fix up, the Lord's telling you, Snap out of it, because the time we're coming into is not that time that you've been getting money off dudes in strip clubs and OnlyFans and escorting and all that shit. And some guys, they just give you shit. There's a lot of dudes, they just buy you shit because they just stumble over your beauty. That's why the scripture says, desire her not for her beauty. Right? That beauty shit in this society is witchcraft based. What do I mean by that? The makeup. Because I can tell you, man, there's some beautiful, fine ass women that are in regular clothes that just got that glow and you just want to procreate with them when you look at them. And then there's other women you see and they look fine as hell, they look good. But then you might see them another day without all that shine and that shit, that they got on. And you're just like, oh my Lord, I would not want to turn over to that in the morning. It's just facts, man. Let's look up that word ease. Word ease is sha'anan, which means at ease, quiet, secure, careless, wanton, arrogant. That's all these women, man. What I'm reading to you is the description of the majority of these women. Okay? That's all we're reading right now. Wanton, arrogant, at ease, careless, secure, quiet. They're not quiet, but it just represents a sense of security. These women know they're playing games on men. They're walking sometimes with, they gotta look over their shoulders, man, and not at ease. Because they know that, listen, there's some dudes out there that are looking for you, man. Because you messed them up. Right? And in this society, this has been really the only society, to think of it, where a man, you gotta sign a damn prenuptial agreement. But there's, this society is really the only place where I can think of where a man has to pay his woman money, and a woman that he never even had a child with, but just because they're under the legal contract of marriage, right? He has to pay her he got to pay her money while she's in the house that he bought her with a new man. That's the definition of what I'm reading, man. Right? So, verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, man. See, so the Lord is describing the carelessness of majority of these women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. See, so it says basically, man, look, you're not going to be wearing your fresh shit, your Gucci flip-flops. Okay, you're not going to be driving your fly cars. You're not going to wake up and crack a blunt. You're going to put on sackcloth, man. And I can't wait, man. That's one of those factors that I always looked at these women and reading the scriptures early in the truth. I said, I can't wait. I salivate for seeing that moment on the look of you host's face. And when you tell me, are you happy now? You say, I'm going to say, you damn right I'm happy to see you stupid chicken heads. Because you know what? We've been telling you this for years, and our apostles have been telling you for decades before us, man, about the order of a woman. And you proud chicken heads have been just arrogant, more proud, more arrogant, more boastful. They got a term in the world. These women, they term them man eaters. Basically, they're a succubus spirit. They're revealing who the fuck they are. They have a succubus spirit. They drain you. That's all they do. Mentally, spiritually, physically, they drain you. And offer nothing in return. Talking about, I'm giving him pussy. Listen, man. I can toss a coin right now, heads or tails, 50-50 if I want some pussy. Go out there. If I want it, I can get it. It's not hard to get pussy, man. If I feel like it, I can go get it. You know? But nonetheless, man, that was really it. I want to bring out that point about the feminism, man. Because it is a very good point. Right? Basically, the early feminists broke off from those traditional ideas. Basically, rebellious ass spirit, man. And that spirit has always been around with these women. It's just always been like that. Until the kingdom is restored unto the rightful stewards of the earth, the Israelites, it's going to be like that. And things are going to get worse, man. But you know what? It's for a short time, because we're truly in the last days. Okay? Hope you're edified. I hope for you, Akim and Aquathim, that are keeping the Day of Atonement, you're in the spirit, praying to the Lord, offering up a good sacrifice. Can't forget that. I want to say all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash, double honors unto the apostles of GMS who I learned this truth from, and salutations unto you, Akim and Aquathim, that take heed in sincerity and truth. Until next time, Lord's will, I say Shalom.